Morning. Serious one today. It's getting worse. I don't know how. I'm heading to the bank right now at 7:30 and I'm late because I was up at 2 o'clock this morning because he sent me a $220 delivery from my Walmart account. He hacked into my Walmart account and I don't even know how it's getting paid for because I'm sure I had my debit card that is canceled now on that. And every time I go and try and go into something, I just got an email that he got into my Spotify. And don't send me any money, don't send me anything. So I woke up and I got like a note that your delivery had been ordered, and it was a picture of the delivery outside my door. Outside my door. $220, and I'll show you what he got. What he got me. So this was outside my door at 2 o'clock this morning. He must have ordered it when I was in bed. It's all like AD&V, I had like 5 of them. Like body wash. Yeah, $220 worth. But not only that, he sent me a text. He sent me a text. I'll put it somewhere here. Saying, oh, I'm really sorry that I'm doing this, but I need to pay $1,000 tuition for my daughter. Could you give me $1,000? I called the police at 2:30 this morning. My local non-emergency. I knew they couldn't do anything about it, but I don't know. Who do you report it to? What do you do? This is like taking over my life. It's like whack-a-mole. Every time I thought, when I went to bed last night, I'm like, and I know so he has control of my phone and or my computer also. And that's how he knows. These people are very, this is high, hacking stuff. And so I'm taking my computer in to Best Buy to be like scrubbed or whatever. And then I'm taking my phone in. The police officer said you may need to get a new phone. I don't know if it's something they can detect. I mean, a new phone is like $1,000. And I don't know, I tried to return all this stuff before he changed my account on Walmart. And I said I've been hacked, but they don't give you many options. And I couldn't call. And now I'm afraid to even look anything up on my phone or on my computer because I know he sees what I'm doing and is a step ahead of me. And what I'm truly afraid of, even though they've been on alert, is that somehow he got back into my bank account and is doing something. So I'm headed there now. I'll keep you updated. I don't know. I'm at the end of my rope, guys. I mean, it's like you're chasing your tail. And just how sad that this is what people do to other people. I don't know. I feel like giving up. It's too much work to keep chasing it all. And there's so many things. I don't know how, because he's using my PayPal, but I don't know, my PayPal was attached to my credit card, my debit card. Anyway, I'm going to the bank now to figure that out. I'm going to Best Buy to bring in my computer. I'm going to Xfinity. I have to go to Walmart because I'm bringing these back and hopefully, and I want to delete my Walmart account, but there's like nowhere to call. And I don't want to delete it because I need to get the refund back. All right, I'll keep you updated. Alrighty, so here's the deal so far. So I was just at the bank for probably over an hour. And they ended up shutting everything down. I have no online banking. Can't do anything. I can't, can't use a credit card. I mean, I could get a debit card, a new one, but until everything is set, yeah, I just have to figure it out. And so I just stopped at Xfinity. That's where my phone stuff is through. And I talked to the guy, and he said, because there was actually a long line there, he gave me a phone number to call. He goes, so then you don't have to wait in line, and they deal with this, with exactly what's happening. So, you know, I didn't really think about it like, oh, everything's getting hacked, but my identity has actually been stolen. Like, you know, I didn't think about it like that before. And I remember a friend of mine had this happen like years ago, and he said it was the worst thing he ever been through, because I have to shut everything down. Like even my email, I have to get something new. You know, a phone, I don't know, I might have to get a new phone. I'm bringing my computer to Best Buy now to get it scrubbed or whatever. You know, I just spent all this time at the bank. Thank God that's good. Oh, and how he was doing it, I don't know who, like when he bought the stuff, oh, I have to stop at Walmart too to return that stuff. Cause I stopped PayPal too. Nobody, I have a credit card. That's all I have is my debit card, my PayPal. Oh, they stopped Venmo, Stripe, and that's where the buy me coffee is. So don't buy me coffee. Don't buy me anything. Oh, PayPal. So I talked to them. You know how I changed my everything last night, and I don't know how he got back in, but they still had my stuff. And the guy at the bank, because while I was at the bank, I got a notice, a text, and an email saying that my new address has been updated at my credit union. You know, same logo, everything. And so I showed him that. I'm like, I've been sitting here. I didn't do anything. He was in my thing, and he said, I bet it's a phishing thing, because then it makes you go in like, oh my gosh, somebody updated, I didn't do it. And then that's how they keep getting your updated information. I didn't even think about that. So now I'm afraid to use my phone for anything. But everything is shut down now. And so I don't know how, like, I gotta start over for everything. They're literally giving me a whole new, like, I don't have online banking right now. I mean, I will once all this is figured out, but yeah, so that's where we're at right now. Oh, and then I talked to Jesse this morning. Oh, I was gonna tell you too, sorry, I'm frazzled. The Walgreens stuff, because I'm like, I cannot understand, how is he paying through this stuff, like the Walgreens stuff, through PayPal? Like, I stopped everything. It was through on my banking, you know, they froze that so nobody can do anything now. And I asked the lady at PayPal, I said, what's the account that's attached to it? Like, what's it, because it doesn't come up on my checking account or, you know, my account in my banking. That $220 was, you know, taken out of it for Walmart. And then she gave me the last 3 digits, and I told him that, and none of it has to do with anything. So I don't know if, I mean, they obviously have other people's stuff, that he's just screwing with me to show me, maybe to scare me that he knows where I live, and that was, you know, just a thing. Because I don't think it came out of my account. It doesn't show on anything. So I don't know, they froze the PayPal account. Oh, yes, and Jessie, talked to her. Her dad's still in the hospital, and he has, I think it's called, well, my mom had it, so he has fluid on his lungs. I think that's called pleurisy, because I think my mom had it. And so yeah, so he's in the hospital. They gave him a bunch of shots. His heart rate has been like, I think 140 for like 3 days straight. So, all right. Oh, and then I called in too, or I texted. I'm afraid to do anything. I texted Charlie at the state fair and said, I won't be back. I have to deal with all this. Wow, this disrupts your whole life. Okay, well, I'll keep on moving, and I'll fill you in on what's going on in a little bit. All right, let's take a station break to talk about something actually good, really good. Okay, if you don't know, I know a lot of people haven't followed me, from the beginning or whenever. I am a licensed esthetician. I'm also a licensed tattoo artist. Actually, I didn't renew, but I tattooed eyebrows. I've been in the beauty space for a while. I model and have a modeling agency, and I'm all about like skincare and all that kind of stuff. I'm a professional makeup artist. And if you were with me, so I have been, if you've heard of red light therapy, I have been researching it for over a year. And if you don't know, I bought this. It's just this little one. It's actually red light therapy. And so it's like this. Sorry if I would use it like this. And I bought this at Marshall's. I think it was like $10, $15. But when you use this, it only goes like where you're putting it. And I was so happy and amazed when Elvish reached out to me, and they have red light therapy, and they're like, Tracy, would you like to try one of our products? And I was like, I don't know if I told you, but for all the, I don't want to say bad things that happened to me, but life twists and turns in my life that maybe not be on the better side of life, that there's some kind of serendipity that I've been, has been happening to me recently, that when I think of something, like some reason it comes. So I have to be very careful of my thoughts. And so they reached out to me, and I got to pick what I wanted, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have been wanting a red light therapy mask for over a year, because like I said, on TikTok, everywhere, I've even looked it up, I've researched it, and I just have never bought one. And like I said, I bought this because it was inexpensive and I thought I'd try it. And they sent me, well, I picked it, but the red light therapy mask. I know it looks like, what's that movie, Jason? So you put it on like this, I know, and then like this. And then this is wireless, so you just charge this and you turn it on. And I have been using this because I told him, I go, listen, I want to use this for at least 2 to 3 weeks, before I say anything about it. Out of all the things that have been happening, this is the one thing I have been consistent about. And you have to be consistent with it. It's kind of like working out, you won't see results unless you use it consistently. And I have, so it helps with like elastin and collagen and stuff like that. It has 6 different modes. It can help with acne. I'm going to show you all that. But I have been so impressed, and I use it every single day, and a lot of times twice a day, in the morning and then at night before I go to bed. And I'm going to share with you. So it has an automatic timer for 10 minutes, like whatever mode you put it on. And the first couple times I used it, I am so used to like having something going all the time that when I laid down to use this, 10 minutes seemed like it was an hour. I'm like, it hasn't been 10 minutes yet. It hasn't been 10 minutes. And what I found out is what it taught me also is that, oh, sorry if you hear there's stuff going on outside, is that it makes me stop for, oh, there's a big truck going by. It makes me relax and not do anything. I can't watch anything. I just have to lay there. And I found when I do it now, I just like meditate and think about good things. And it has helped train me. I know that sounds crazy, but it has helped train me that when I have this on, that I just take that time for myself to calm my mind. And while I'm doing that, so it's doing double duty between helping my skin and helping me stay in the present moment and think about all the good things I have going on. But I'm gonna unbox it and I'm gonna show you more here. This is the Elvish LED Red Light Beauty Mask. This wearable LED light therapy silicone facial mask is a household wearable and rechargeable photon rejuvenation beauty device. It has a power interface, display screen, switch power, brightness selection, and pulse button. It was created after a 10-year mask research and development. It has 4 powerful light therapies: blue light, yellow light, red light, and near-infrared light. It also has 6 modes: repairing, rejuvenation, anti-aging, morning skincare, anti-acne, and bedtime skincare. It's easy to use and recommended for use 3 to 5 times per week for 5 to 10 minutes each session. With continuous and consistent use, you can receive amazing results. It has free shipping and a 60-day return guarantee. So when you turn it on, you just press this button. And then it has repairing, rejuvenation, anti-aging, that's what I use at night, morning skincare, I use in the morning after I do my skincare, anti-acne, so if you have problems with acne, bedtime skincare, and then back to repairing. So if you have been thinking about red light therapy and if it works and stuff like that, like I said, I've been researching it for quite a while, at least the past year, and I have seen a difference. Like I said I wouldn't do the review or the, talk about it until after I had used it, and now it's been 2.5 weeks. And yeah, so I am happy. And so Elvish has given me a code, put that here. Put it down below. I'll put the link down below. And yeah, I thank them for reaching out to me. Came at the perfect time, I'm telling you. It's exactly what I needed at this time. And so following that, yeah, I'll be okay. I don't think, so for the end of the day, listen, my mind's all over the place. So I called on my phone. They actually cleaned my phone. He said he won't give me a new phone number yet, because he's like, I'm sure you've had it for a while. I'm like, yes, I have. And he said that try it for a week, see if I get any spam or anything. They cleaned out whatever was, whatever was going on. I stopped at Best Buy. I have to have an appointment. I pay for the Geek Squad, so it won't, well, I want to say it won't cost me anything. I already pay like $185 a year, but it's so nice when that happens, because I think outside if I paid, out of my pocket, it would be like $300 to do it. But I couldn't get an appointment till tomorrow at 1:20, so I'll be dropping my laptop off then. I went to Walmart to try and return that stuff, although the Walmart stuff never showed up on my account, and my account's frozen now, so I think they used somewhere else. And hey, maybe I get to keep it. Maybe that was a gift for me. He used somebody else's card, and I get like 20 A&D ointments. Yeah, whatever. I'll tell you, maybe he was trying to be nice there, huh? And yeah, it'll all work out. It always does. It's one thing that van life taught me, and watching a lot of my family die in hospice, that you just don't sweat the small stuff. Like I said, I know that this will be over at some point, and I'll move on, and yeah, it'll be behind me. But I will say, so I hadn't looked at my comments till just today. I was on hold online. I just haven't had a chance to. And a lot of you are very nice and giving me, tips and stuff like that. Other people have had this done to them, and same thing. They said it's awful. Somebody said, thank goodness they didn't get anything. And right now, as far as I'm, nothing's been taken. I'm not out any money. Like I said, even the Walmart stuff, I don't think was on my card. But somebody, I wrote it down. Somebody, because I responded. And once you respond, it goes away. I'd have to go back in the video and scroll. But somebody said, Tracy, this is getting sad. I'm thinking of unsubscribing. I said, by all means, unsubscribe. Do it. And I said, goodbye, good riddance. You have to remember, and listen, I know I bring these up, and they don't affect me. They're actually like, I feel sorry for the people really at this time. I've been through so much. People have called me fat. People said I'm losing my hair. People, you know, but the overwhelming majority of you are so kind and so uplifting. And, you know, my life isn't sad. It's just my life. I mean, this is real life. I'm a real person and I'm just sharing my life with you. And like I said, a lot of people could relate to this. People have had it done to them. And I think that I keep a pretty good attitude about, like I said, and I did this at the law firm too, like, and this was a long time ago, like for the last 20 years, after my sister passed away so young. You know, it's like, when people would be like on a tizzy, I go, listen, unless somebody's life is in peril, it'll get fixed, you know, it'll get done. Things will get taken care of. And nobody's life is in peril and things will be fine and it's all getting worked out, you know. I mean, it's just a lot of hard work and yeah, my life isn't sad and the things that have happened have been out of my control. And you just deal with them and take care of it. And you keep a good attitude. And so hopefully, you know, like I said, it's kind of sad when somebody said your life is sad. If I do make you sad, if my life makes you sad, by all means, you can unsubscribe. You don't need my permission. You don't have to watch me, and it's okay. And the ones who want to stick around will stick around. Again, you know, YouTube is not that deep. I started out doing it for my mom so she could see where I was, you know, when I was in the van and what I was doing. And like, that's how I shot it, to like show her and share. And then I realized like sharing with other people, you know, help them. And then people started following. And I'm going back to the roots because, you know, I don't get to see my mom every day. And, you know, her, I mean, I'm dealing with a lot and I got to work and I take care of her stuff. And I've just had to deal with stuff with her and her tooth and her feet and her ears, you know. So it's a lot. But I thought about last week and I'm like, my audience is my mom. And the rest of you get to follow along, and if you're invested or, you know, if you like it, that's fine. But my audience is my mom, so she can see what's happening every day. And she is so excited to, I'll call her and I say, Mom, I just uploaded a video. Okay, I'll go watch it. Oh, I look so forward to it. You know, she's my biggest fan. She's my president of my fan club, as your mom should be. But I know that's not always the case. I hear it from you guys. A lot of you wish my mom was your mom, and you can borrow her. She is your mom. She's your mom too. She's all of our moms. So yeah, just remember there's a real person on the other side, and not just me, any YouTuber you watch. There's a real person on the other side of this camera and just dealing with life just like the rest of everybody else. So, okay. I'm gonna go actually lay down. Do I look tired? Lay down, put my mask on, do some self-care. That's it too. It's like I take time for myself. I've been really keeping up with my skincare. It makes me feel good. It's the thing I do to make me feel good. And the working out, you know, I haven't been able to go to the gym, but I'm gonna get back into that. I was consistent with that. And deal with this, get it behind me and get my life back on track. You know, bump in the road, blip on the screen. Nobody's life is in peril. It's good. It's all good. All right? You go out, make an adventure, no matter how big or how small. You do not have to sell everything and move into a van. Oh, no, you don't. Go call someone you love, and as Joyce says, tell them that you love them. Hey, don't you dare forget your magic. Okay, I'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye.